The crowd froze the moment Marissa Kline lunged forward and slapped the black woman so hard the sound echoed through the aisles. "Touch anything again and I'll throw you out myself," she snarled, waving security over as shoppers gasped and phones shot into the air. But the woman didn't step back. She didn't raise her voice. She simply reached into her bag, pulled out one sealed ownership file. And Marissa's anger drained into terror. Because the woman she slapped wasn't a customer. She was the billionaire who owned every store in the chain. The moment the slap echoed through the store, every conversation, every step, every beep of the cash registers died at once. Shoppers turned, phones lifted, employees froze where they stood. What had started as a normal afternoon inside BrightMart Superstore was now sliding into chaos. At the center of it all stood Marissa Kline, the store manager known for her temper and her obsession with control. And across from her, standing calm despite the sting on her cheek, was Dr. Leona Ward, a quiet woman browsing the aisle moments earlier. "You will not touch merchandise without permission," Marissa hissed, pointing a trembling finger toward Leona. "And you will not talk back to me in my store." Leona didn't speak. She simply looked at Marissa with steady eyes that unsettled even the customers watching. A teenager whispered, "She didn't even do anything." A mother muttered, "Why is the manager acting like this?" A man in a suit whispered, "Is she really calling security?" She was. Marissa waved security over like she was summoning guards to remove a criminal. "Escort her out. Now," she ordered. "And make sure she never comes back." Leona reached slowly into her bag. Marissa stiffened. "Don't you dare pull anything out of there. You're already in enough trouble." Leona ignored her. She pulled out a small black folder, embossed with a metallic emblem. She laid it on the customer service counter and opened it calmly. Marissa's face changed the moment she recognized the emblem. Her hand lowered slightly, but she forced herself to act unbothered. "What is that supposed to be?" Leona slid the first page forward. "Read it." Security paused mid-step. Customers leaned in. Even employees who normally obeyed Marissa without question stayed rooted where they were. Marissa snatched the document. The color drained from her face. This can't be real." "It is," Leona replied. The document was an ownership certification. Not for one branch, not for one district, but for the entire BrightMart Corporation, including every store, warehouse, and regional headquarters. Marissa's grip loosened. Her voice cracked. You're the owner?" Leona nodded once. "I am." The silence that followed was suffocating. Security stepped back. Employees exchanged wide-eyed glances. Customers watched with open shock, whispering among themselves. Leona closed the folder. "And now I will see what kind of leadership represents my company here." Marissa shook her head furiously. Wait. This isn't what it looks like. She was causing a disturbance." A customer suddenly spoke up. "No, she wasn't. You slapped her for no reason." Another added, "I saw everything. She asked where the price scanner was." A third said, "Manager's been yelling at people all day." Marissa snapped. "Shut up, all of you!" Her voice died as the store intercom clicked on. A trembling voice from the back office said, "Corporate is on the line. They want to speak with Dr. Ward." Marissa's knees almost buckled. Leona didn't rush. She walked with calm, unshakable confidence to the office while the entire store parted like she was royalty crossing a path. The district supervisor, arriving breathless from the parking lot, nearly tripped when he saw her. Inside the office, Leona activated the speaker. "Dr. Ward," a board member said, "we received the alert about an incident. Are you safe?" "Yes," she replied. "But the manager you hired has a habit of mistreating customers. Today, she struck me." Gasps echoed from employees crowding the doorway. The board member's tone sharpened. "We will take immediate action. What are your instructions?" Leona turned to look at Marissa, who stood shaking, eyes pleading. "My instruction," Leona said, "is simple." She paused, letting the whole room hold its breath. "Terminate her. Effective immediately." The supervisor swallowed hard and nodded. "Marissa, hand over your keys." No, this can't be happening," Marissa cried, backing away, grabbing the desk for support. "I didn't know who she was." "That's the problem," Leona said softly. "Your respect depends on who someone is, not who they are." Marissa's ID, keys, and clearance card hit the desk with a trembling clatter. Leona stepped outside the office. Every employee, every customer, and every security officer stood watching her. The store was silent, reverent. She spoke clearly so no one missed a single word. "A store isn't judged by the products on its shelves," she said. "It's judged by the dignity it gives the people who walk through its doors." Employees nodded. Some even clapped. A few customers recorded her words. Leona turned toward the staff. "I will be conducting an audit of this entire location. If this culture exists here, it may exist elsewhere, and I intend to fix it." A cashier whispered, "Thank God someone finally is—" The district supervisor approached nervously. "Dr. Ward, do you want security to remove her from the building?" Leona shook her head. "She can walk out on her own." Marissa, cheeks wet, walked past the aisles she once ruled. Every step was a reminder that power without respect is an illusion. As she reached the door, Leona spoke one final line that the entire store would repeat for years. "You didn't lose your job today because of who I am. You lost it because of who you chose to be." And with that, Marissa pushed through the doors into the daylight. No applause, no farewell, just the echo of consequences closing behind her.